Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
Storms, as they often do, continuing to roll through here in South Florida as we see Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, a good one in store here between the visiting team and the Miami Dolphins. The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And here we go from Miami. Return coming from the 6. Stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Opening carry for Devon Achane. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd down carry for AJ. He's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down run from Achane. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First down and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
53. Here we go.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Complete to Bowers outright. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
You've got a man in motion. Shotgun snap to Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
That's his running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 3 yards. Complete to number 3, Zamir White. It's a gain of 3. First down, Houston.
First and 10. It's a give to White. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. White finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Oilers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. They'll try this extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Oilers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
That's their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. 2 and out from the gun. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. He's at the 30. The 10. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose, that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down, and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. They bring their tight end left. Smith to the air now. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Completed over the middle. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Gronk, as they force this fourth down. The Oilers about set to punt.
The Dolphins take over first and 10.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
44.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Going again here on second, Tagovailoa. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Forced out to his right. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Oilers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. The one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Back to Genty. He'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Oilers parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off for 6.
Following a touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. His return starts at the 5. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these balls on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he'll make up a few of the yards that they lost to that flag. It's like 2nd down and 12 coming up. Tackle made there by the rookie from Arkansas.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. Still a one-possession game in the early stages. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think, a yard or 2 short of the 20 here.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. the trusty tight end.
Going on third, Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Breaks free in the center of the field. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the Dolphins' 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning left. Genty from the gun. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
28-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Smith. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and it sets up a Houston first.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We give up the guns. It's Genty. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Oilers.
Giving this to Genty. Has room into the secondary. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Oilers take a 13-point lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
You're right here.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
This QB is making it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Go ahead.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, get set. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Oilers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
They'll run here on first down. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Smith back to throw. This one finds Thornton. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Genty. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
13 next. Run.
Play action. Here's Smith. Buying some time right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down.
Ready. Out.
To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
1st down and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, here's Smith. Finds Genty underneath. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
First down.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go.
Play fake, here's Smith. Going left side, Bowers has it. And they take him down right along the 30. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Snowball.
And again, it's Smith. He's got it downfield near the edge. It's a gain of 22. And now they have a 1st and goal.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Smith's going to throw again. Headed out right.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Shotgun snap to Smith. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Tuesday.
On 3rd and goal, Smith. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Oilers get more points to end a lopsided first half. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Oilers stretch their lead to 21.
Dolphins 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Go ahead.
He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 53.
Smith to the air now. Gets it quickly to Bowers. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 15 yards. And a first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard
They'll play fake here with Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. LeBron, this substantial deficit sure hasn't honed the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
He was descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. It's Cater Kovu up to make that play.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Hey, here we go. Finish the ball, hut. Here we go, sit up.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. He's hauled down. What a wild play as they pull off the double pass. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Shotgun give here to Genti. We might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a first and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Oilers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Oilers continue piling on to this lead.
Dolphins 7.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Get set. Go ahead.
Tua now from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Now that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and
9. Ready, shot. Ready, team, with it. Scat. Scat.
They'll throw, third and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Oilers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting using their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Here's Genty running right. He dodged the tackle. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up a Houston first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The give here on second. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
Genty does not score. They not only stop him, they back it up a couple of yards. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Smith. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it'll be third and goal.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. He is not quite to the marker there. Just 2 yards on that play block. And now one interesting decision coming up on fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down? They could have gone for it for sure, Kate. I'm sure there's some folks on that sideline asking why they didn't go for a touchdown. But they took what they felt like was a guaranteed 3 points. But that miss is a stunning reminder. There is never a guarantee in the NFL.
Get set. Out.
First down, here's Tua. It's a big strike to Hill. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Give him a full 40 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami. Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready. Ready, team. Out.
First down, time to find Lowe to throw. Escapes the pocket. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. On the move, headed right. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
This finds its target. That's Hill. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get in on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time. The big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And off to Genty. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 12.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
This is Genty on 2nd. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here we go.
Another give here to Genty. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Working quickly here. They go play action. Here's Smith. Has it in close. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Straight ahead with Genty. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. Offensive line fast.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Free play here. Let's see what he does. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Running from the pistol here with Genty. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
On the ground with Genty. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Oilers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring 1. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Chased out to his right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. It's a foot race at the 20. And he's going to score a pick 6, touchdown, Houston.
Kid, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Has this at the 6. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Over first and 10.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go ahead. Ready.
Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Right.
Throwing again here on 2nd. Tagovailoa falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He finds it beyond the marker. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And it's going to be 2nd down. Chain running right. And he'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Get set.
To the air on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Taking a chance to the end zone. Water makes the catch. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's good for Dolphins. 1st down.
Go ahead.
1st and goal at the 1-yard
On the
line.
red zone now. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Dolphins making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
Dolphins 21. Jason
Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
They'll take over 1st down and 10. At their own.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. White trying this straight ahead. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
That's good for a 1st down. A gain of 14.
Hey, we go.
1st down. Houston.
Here's one again. And no questioning on that exchange, Brock.